A very warm welcome, everybody, to this episode of the Golf Clash Showdown. And we are giving a very, very warm welcome to Liz. How you doing, Liz?
I am doing very well. Good morning, Bet. Well, it's good morning for me here in the
It,
Midwest in the US of A.
yeah,
It's afternoon for you.
it
Thank
certainly
you for
is.
having me.
It's been a pleasure to get you on the channel. I've been really looking forward to it, and this is going to be very, very exciting. There's been a lot of people asking when your episode is coming on the series.
I'm a
So
little nervous.
So,
I'm a little nervous.
so we've sorted out the contracts. We've got your riders built
We
into the
do,
deal.
yes.
You've got all your goodies in the dressing room. Everything
That's
has all been
right.
done. You
I
sh-
had I had to get that rider from Ian to,
of course you got to get out
please
of
me.
that exclusivity agreement. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. He was very generous. He was very
that's
generous
very
in
good.
allowing me to do that. Yes.
So, in case anybody doesn't know you in the community that may be watching this, can you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I live in Northern Illinois, outside of Chicago, a little ways outside of Chicago. I'm probably about an hour from downtown Chicago. I'm a nurse. I work in the emergency department, and I love this crazy game of Golf Clash.
Don't we
Uh,
all? Don't we all?
yeah, I
Now,
mean, not been a whole lot going on in life with, with COVID. Everything's been a little bit restricted in, what we can do,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't lead that interesting of a life, I have to say.
Well, you know what? Consistency, and the thing is, you got this lovely game of Golf Clash to play. Now, when did you
Yes.
start playing the game, and how did that enter your life? Was it through Facebook
Well,
or a friend or what?
you know what? I love puzzles of any sort. I love crosswords. I love Sudoku. And I used to sit down with a good old Sudoku book and a pen, not a pencil, and play Sudoku, right?
Yeah.
Well, then one day I found a Sudoku game app, right? So I downloaded the Sudoku app and played Sudoku like mad on my phone. Well, this ad kept coming up for this golf game, right?
Hmm.
And I would just sit and watch it and ignore it, right? But then I realized that on the little ad, you could actually like play, right?
Okay.
This, like do a little, like a little test stroke or something, right?
Yeah.
So this ad came up and I just played it for the heck of it because I was bored and it was Golf Clash, right? And I'm like, well, this looks like it could be fun, right? So I downloaded it and honestly, kind of the rest is history. And I want to say that that was maybe in the summer of 2018, um, maybe
Hmm.
August-ish, somewhere in there. And it was funny because when I first, I mean, I really don't know anything about golf. I mean, I watch, I'm a big sports fan, and I watch Tiger Woods and all that on TV, and I actually don't mind watching golf on television, but I didn't know much about golf. And it said, and we've talked about this on Ian's channel on his streams a couple of times, how when you get on the green, it said nice on, and I thought, well, what a dumb thing is this, like some foreign maker of the game? It should say nice one, right? Nice one. And I'm like, nice on, what is that, right? But then lo and behold, they do mean to say nice on. But yeah, so then I just started playing the game, and then I believe I started playing right before clans started.
Okay.
And then I got, and then it was not too long after that, that the clans were instituted, and I got into a clan, and and met some people that way. But yeah, but that's how I just the long answer to how I discovered Golf Clash was playing Sudoku actually on my phone.
Nice. All right. Shall we play some Golf Clash then? Shall we
I think
play
we should.
some friendly? So I'm going to send you a request. We're going to start in tour two. You know, and
Oh,
just build ourselves up here, you
tough.
know. And we've already agreed before the recording session began that we're going to go basic ball and blue bag.
Yes, we
And we are
are.
without wind up, and my
Right.
connection is unstable, so I've got to send that again.
Oh, all right. All right. It's okay.
There we
If
go.
there wasn't a little glitch to start off,
Yeah,
right?
let's see. So request is on the way.
Okay.
Let me try again. Come on. There we go. There we go.
All right.
And this is standard rules. No jazz here. Just a normal game. You know, we might do
All
a bit of
right.
no move or a bit of dunks a bit later on, but for now it's just the usual thing. You know.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Here we
Here
go.
we
Here
go.
we go. What we got? Juniper
Right.
point.
Juniper point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't think we'll be getting to the green in one with a quarterback, or will we? Oh,
Ooh,
look at this! Look
one
at
and a
this!
half mile an hour wind. Oh, it's my go.
Yeah,
As
you're
Ian
on.
would say. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go for it here. I think I'm gonna maybe lay up. I'm gonna lay up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A little lay up. Let's see here. Oh, 1.5 mile an hour wind. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just say, oh, how about a ring? Little curl action here.
That's it.
There
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go.
There you go.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, Bandit wants to sit in my lap.
uh,
Bandit. Whew, 257 yards. There we
there
go.
we go. Look at that. Look at that. Right.
Right. Come on,
Okay.
music man.
All going to be on the second shot then here, isn't it? Here we go. Look, I've forgotten to load in some emojis here. Shall we? Let me see. Oh, let's just have a. No, it's not. It's not happening. That is it. It's not going to happen.
Don't you hate those emoji spammers?
Where's my chat mute?
I'm sure I've been muted more. I'm not an emoji spammer,
No, I'm not,
unless
to be honest.
unless I'm playing Ian.
I don't recognise who I'm playing half the time. I'm terrible.
I have gotten to the point where I do recognize some people, and I do run across some people I know in tour play, and certainly in tournaments when we're matching up, especially on stream.
Yes, the old sniping.
The odd little sniping there. Ooh, 2 mile an hour wind. I've got my trusty backbone
That's
in.
it. That's it.
Right, let's see here. All right. Let's see. 2 miles an hour. I'm not even, it's kind of a good little tailwind there, so I'm just gonna go there. No idea. Oh, I think this is gonna be short. Oh, hit perfect. I've
Yes,
got that
come on.
going for me.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Come
how
on.
about that 2 mile an hour wind push?
Is it going to get you there?
My goodness gracious.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
the pressure is on. The pressure is on.
oh my gosh. Oh, dear. That's
I,
funny.
I'm being hustled here. You're saying you're very nervous about doing this.
I was so nervous.
I'm being duped. I've got to get this
Oh
in now.
my gosh.
And as usual with these friendlies, I've paid absolutely no attention
Tin.
to what spin you were using, so I can't even copy.
I don't even know what I did. I think I used a backspin or two, maybe. I don't know. Come on, pop it in.
Right, I'm going for a no spin. It's probably going to be too hot here.
Come on.
Right, come on, this needle speed. Oh,
I know.
perfect away.
So I was so worried about hitting perfect. Actually, when I played pro in the last tournament. Oh, there we go. We're going to showdown.
Gosh, there was a bit of early pressure on that one.
Yeah. Well, I'm laying it on, putting it on
Yeah.
here early, Ben.
Right then, what are we going to have in the shootout? That's the thing.
Yes. Let's see. Oh,
Oh.
bugger. I'm terrible at this shootout. I don't know why.
Right, well, the
Oh,
sniper's
yeah.
out of action then, isn't it? It's going to have to be the backbone.
All right. Well, I'm going to copy you here and see and see what you do.
I
Two
might,
back.
I might put some dodgy spins on and just change them a bit to see if you're not noticing.
Trying to mess me up.
Right, now this is a bit uphill, isn't it? This, so let's just
Is Oh dear.
let's put it here, shall we? I would like to say it's 20%, but I'm not using a calculator, so it's complete. Oh, and a great right. There we go.
Oh no. I tell you, when you play these, and like I was going to say when I was playing pro, that needle speed, it's so hard, to hit perfect, and I want to release, and I kept hitting early,
Yeah,
and
I know. You kind of
oh
second
my
guess the speed, don't
gosh.
you?
Oh yeah. And I'm like, oh, hit perfect, and then alas, I do not. Let's see. I don't even know what the doggone backbone is. Probably not a lot of secondary wind push on this, right?
I think you've got loads of room for secondary wind push, considering my shot.
All right, I'm not going to use grids. I'm going to use the little ball. And, let's just, I don't even know what the rings for a backbone are. Let's see here. All right. It's painfully slow, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Oh, whoo!
That's good. That's good. You're fine.
Oh my goodness. Here I thought with that drop that, I would have, not even had to go to the shootout yet. Here we are.
1-0 on the board. There you go. Now, before we play game number 2, it's time to do
Oh,
the favourites round with you. So, it's a little trio
okay.
of posers here.
Chest.
There you
Yes.
go.
Oh yeah.
So, what would be your favourite ball, your favourite club, and your favourite course in the game? Have you got 3 answers here?
All right. Well, I am gonna say that my favorite club it's gonna be my APOC 8 with Sportster.
Nice.
Um, I even on my other accounts where I have lower level APOCs, APOC has always been my favorite. It's always been my favorite. It'll always be my favorite, no matter what. Even when like somebody says, "Oh, use a Thor's," I'm like, "Oh, I can't use my APOC. I love my APOC." Um, yeah. So, and especially like I said, Sportster's the only one that has an 8,
Hmm.
which is a beauty of a club. But yeah, so I would definitely go with APOC there. My favorite ball would probably be, if anybody watches Ian's streams with me, I'm going with the Nutcracker. I love that Nutcracker.
I do as
I
well.
love Christmas, number one. Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's a 424. It's a good 10 stat ball. It is 424, right? I do believe.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a good needle speed. Since I've jumped up to master, it's been a great ball to use in master. Um, and yes, I would definitely go with Nutcracker. As far as my favorite course, um, I would have to probably go a little bit old school and say maybe Namhe. Um,
Nice. Okay.
always liked that course. I was pretty sad when they took it because I lived in Tour 10 for quite a long time. And Namhe was a mainstay in Tour 10 for ever, it seemed.
Yeah, it was.
And then they took Namhe out, and I believe that was when they put in Nordic Fjords. But yeah, I would probably go with Namhe. Is my favorite course. Despite the fact that it probably has one of my least favorite par threes, that one where you have to bounce over that ravine.
The cliff shootout. Yes. Yes.
So I've definitely gotten better at that shootout since my early days. But yeah, that would probably be my answer to those.
I think regardless of what tour you play in, there is always one out of the 9 shootouts that you don't want to see appear on the screen, and for me, it was that
Oh,
shootout.
definitely. I cannot tell you how many times I wound up in that ravine.
Yeah.
Um, And then it was just, all right, well, here you go. Here's your 6 million coins from my opponent. Adios. See you next time.
Indeed, that's it. That's it. Now, talking of Namhe Cliffs, we're going to play Tour 3 now. So request is going your way, and we could even end up playing that hole on this episode.
Wouldn't, the irony.
You know.
The irony. All right. Let's go. All right. So, do we want to do basic ball or regular clubs or blue clubs again?
We could do blue clubs again if you like.
Let's do blue clubs again. All right. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that 4-mile-an-hour wind. I'm not sure if I can make it. Oh dear. No, I'm not. See, here's where my favorite club would just be a beauty.
Oh, you'd be on the green all day and every day with that APOC 8.
Every day, as Tommy would say, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. I'm just gonna go kind of maybe a little 1-to-1 here. See what happens. Oh, perfect away.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
Now, how many accounts do you have? Is it 4 in total?
Yeah, I have 4 that I am playing in Master.
Yeah.
I have a 5th that, just because of, time, I don't play very often, that relegated to pro. But just because I like the extra looks in Master, I don't always get the time to play all of those accounts though.
Absolutely, it's as the week goes on, sometimes it does get a bit difficult, doesn't it, to fit everything in.
Yeah, in my baby account, I'll call it, that I try to play in Master, has like APOC 5 and Cat 5. So how much? Oh no. The APOC 5, Cat 5, it's a little difficult. It's a little bit of a challenge sometimes.
Yeah, I always found, because when I started to play Master, I had APOC 5, and there were some weeks I knew it just wasn't worth attempting, depending what holes and wind directions you got. But I mean, back then it was static winds all week, but it's even the same issue now, really, is that sometimes an APOC 5 it is very, very difficult, isn't it?
It is. You can compensate on some of the holes with the topspin boost balls.
Yeah.
But by and large, it's definitely, oh dear, a little difficult, with those lower level clubs, to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my two big ones, Sportster, obviously with the APOC 8, that's my oldest account. Has the most advanced clubs. I think most of my other epics are 7s. Following behind that is Riley, who's got an, APOC 7, Thor 7, that kind of thing. That one fares pretty well in Master.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have fun. I never thought in a million years that I'd be playing Master. But definitely having a good time doing that.
What was your reason for stepping up? Was it as a result of the tier changes?
Honestly, yeah. Because I have my Riley account was tier 3 and expert.
Yeah.
Everything else was tier 2, and I mean, there's no way. Bedwith dropped.
There's the equalizer.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. What a shot.
There we go. Thank you very much. There we go. So carry on. So it was tier 3 then.
Yeah. So the tiers had started. The qualifying was ridiculous in tier 3. I mean, I'm not a bad player, right? But I'm definitely not like that good. And I just figured that I had a better chance qualifying in Master. So so yeah, I subscribe to Tommy's guides, which have been an enormous help. Um, and now I went from being scared to death of master to being fairly comfortable. Um, I will, typically make the weekend
Yeah,
um, on, a couple of accounts, which makes me happy. And but yeah, it was definitely the tier system that made me jump from expert to master, because I didn't want to just have one account in master.
exactly.
So
And
I
that's,
just
I
took them all
think,
up there.
is my disadvantage at the moment, is that I only have the main in master. My second account is in expert tier 2. And now that we've got the practice tokens and we can practice the wind conditions, that takes the pressure off accounts in general for content, because if I wasn't running the channel I wouldn't be playing 7 accounts, but I like to put out
Right,
content for all the divisions where I can. But now with the tournament practice wind, that frees up my second account really.
right,
So what I'm going to do is play that in expert, and then when I hit tier 3 I'm going up to master, and it's going to be APOC 5, and I do have some special balls on there, not many, but I'm just going to
right.
see if I can, just get through on the Monday and
Hmm.
just see what I can do, and have that as a bit of a low level club, low level ball challenge thing, and see
Right,
if that is going to encourage players to step up, which I hope it will
right.
do, and I think everybody should step up, and maybe that would be good to find out actually you don't need to spend 50p every hole
No,
to
you
make
you don't.
weekend now, and I think you used to before the tier system or before the cut line changed.
Right,
I
right.
think that
Yeah,
when you needed like 3 drops to make the weekend.
exactly, exactly. And now, because to make the weekend and master, it's the top 70%.
It is.
Um, so yeah, I mean, there have been times on, like my lower level accounts where, I mean, Sportster has tons of balls and Riley has a fair amount of balls, but my lower level accounts don't. So I've been using, kingmakers when I can and that kind of thing. And, you know, I, it can definitely be done. And I think it's a boatload easier in master than it is in tier 3 expert.
It really is.
Um,
It really is.
so yeah, I'm thrilled that I made the jump up there. It's been a great learning experience. I've been, playing with Ian. We've been doing master together, which I wouldn't have done master without a partner,
Mm, mm,
to kind of with the encouragement and,
yeah.
and to help me along there. But yeah, I think, and I'm not just saying this because I truly believe I am not that great of a Golf Clash player. If I can do master, then I really believe that anyone can, who has the basic knowledge
Mm.
of the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing I used to tell myself as well with the needle speed. And I was thinking, actually, I'd step back for a moment. I thought, it's only tour 10 needle speed. Okay, of course,
Right?
it's almost impossible to hit perfect with the sniper on the second shot. That is a little bit of an anomaly with
Oh,
Master.
absolutely,
But it's only tour
absolutely.
10, and that's what I kept telling myself. It's like, why am I getting so nervous here? I played so much tour
Right.
10. That was my grinding home. It's the same damn needle speed,
Right. And I have, I mean, obviously with a few exceptions. I mean, hitting perfect is not my problem in master,
Mm.
right? I think my biggest problem, and anybody who watches me when I stream with Ian or Ian and Jamie or is the fact that I play on my phone and I do the little baby underpower, the little baby overpower. Ian's like, "Oh, there is a little bit of right curl on that. Did you mean to do that?" And I'm like, "Oh no,
No.
I'm just playing on a phone, right?" And it's hard to center the
It
the
is.
ball. So yeah, so hopefully at some point there's an iPad in my future, but yeah, hitting perfect is definitely not a problem. And um, you know, being comfortable from the third tee, it took me a little bit of time there, but now I've also subsequently made the jump to tour 11 on my two big accounts. So
Brilliant.
being comfortable on that from the third tee.
Mm.
So that's made a big difference also.
Nice. Now, let's. We just touched on obviously Master and obviously the thing with Ian. Now, I'd usually talk to my guests here about your journey as a streamer. Now, in Ian's session, he has said to me, he gave me the date, and he says you've only recently come to terms with the fact that you are a streamer, but unusually, you don't have your own channel. So we're going to go. Was it July the 10th? Have I got that date right? I hope I've got my. Hope my
Yes.
researchers have not let me down here. So
Yes, I believe it is. I
how
believe
did
that.
it all begin then? Was it something you wanted to do? Was there a little bit of peer pressure there? Tell us how it happened.
It there definitely was some peer pressure there. So anyhow, just finding the Golf Clash community, right? My original clan, they were like, oh, if you want to do better in tournaments, there's this guy, his name's Golf Clash Tommy. And I'm like, who's Golf Clash Tommy, right? And they're like, well, watch his videos and then, play the tournaments and you'll do better, right? So anyhow, needless to say, Golf Clash Tommy is how I discovered the whole Golf Clash community,
Yeah.
right? And then subsequently found Fenzel, um, subsequently found Ian, right? When I started dabbling in expert, somebody's like, oh, you've got to watch Ian Ballinger's channel. He's got great expert content. And so, of course, I started, watching his channel a lot because of all the expert content
Mm-hmm.
there. And then I wound up, just because I was there a lot, became a mod on his channel. And then I think it was shortly after that his channel started to grow and he got his 1,000 subs and, had a membership. So I became a member of his channel. And, as in all things, I mean, I like to talk. I think people know that, right? And, Ian and I struck up a friendship. And, last summer, he's like, so when are you going to stream with me? Because Ian, is streaming with a ton of different people on his channel,
Mm.
having guests on and whatnot. And I was like, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Because there were a couple of times when I sniped him on his channel when he was streaming, like with Jamie. I think Jamie was the first time that I had actually sniped successfully.
Mm.
And oh my gosh, the first time I sniped them, oh my gosh, my heart was pounding. I could barely breathe. I was like sweating. I was so nervous that I had just matched up on the channel, right?
Yeah.
And then he wants me to stream with him and I'm like, "Oh, you have got to be kidding me." I'm like, "Oh no. Oh no." Well, he kind of, just kept asking, "When are you going to do it?" And then he's just like, "Okay, we're doing this then, right?" And he just like gave me a date and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I finally relented and had a ball that first stream. Oh my gosh, that was where the raw dog was born, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, and then he's like, hey, there's a mini, you want to stream some of the mini with me or whatever? And then I'm like, oh boy. And I'm like, you know what? That was fun. Why not? And I guess you could say now that the rest is history because as everyone knows, I'm streaming with him all the time and Jamie
Yeah.
um, and I have an absolute blast doing it and I love those guys and it's great hanging out with them and I learn so much and yeah, so that's pretty much how it started.
Do you find it helps your gameplay? Do you relax more on stream?
Oh, definitely,
Yeah. Mm.
definitely. I'm not nearly as nervous as I was at first. And like from, being on stream originally to like forgetting to adjust and, getting my getting the setups wrong and hitting trees and and oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, it's helped tremendously. Just, the frequency, that you do it, you get more relaxed.
Yeah.
You get input from people, some of the best players in the game. Give, input and provide help and oh, do this. And I've learned so much and my game has improved so much. And I'm just eternally grateful to everybody in the community for helping me get there.
Now, in terms of family, real life friends, do they know that you are a streamer, or is this totally a separate thing?
It's kind of a separate thing,
Yeah.
right? Um, just because there was like one person I knew at work that played Golf Clash,
Mm,
and I don't work with her anymore. And nobody else really, plays the game.
mm.
So, I don't like throw it out there that I do this. I'm
Yeah.
the age that I am, and I'm like obsessed with this game and this community and the people and the friends that I've made. And um yeah, it's just I feel like they look at me with kind of like a peculiar eye, like, what?
I mean, it is quite unusual if you don't understand that gaming community side of things.
Right.
It is weird, I think, for an outsider to kind of to
Yeah,
grasp
and
the process.
right. And so yeah, there's a couple people, a handful of people who know that I play the game, but um I kind of like having this little piece of my life that is my own thing that I enjoy so much. And I got to tell you, through this whole COVID lockdown thing, and of course I get out, to work and everything, but like being at home and so much,
Mm,
over the last year plus, it's just been such a comfort, to get on in the morning and, oh, Ben's on, right?
yeah,
And everybody in there, and you get to know these people.
you do.
um and like when I had COVID last fall, I can't tell you how many people reached out, and like in all the streams, how are you feeling, how are you doing?
Mm, mm.
um it's really, really a heartwarming community, with a lot of good people. And I cherish everybody that I've met
Yeah.
in this.
Nice, awesome. Let's play. What are we going to do now? It's the no move target. Now
Oh,
this is interesting. We're going to go into tour 4.
all right. Is
So
this blue clubs again?
yeah, we'll do blue clubs and any ball you like. Well, basic or marlin. We can go to marlin if you want. It's up to you.
All right. So
But as long as you
it's
don't move the target,
everything
you're
is
okay.
NMT.
Everything is
Okay.
NMT.
Okay. Oh my
Oh.
word, we get this one straight away. Bugger.
There we go then. Right, the par 6 Milano. Where's it putting us? Oh
Part
my god.
six Milano.
Look at this for a no move. Right, I'm going to go basic ball. I don't think it's going to make much difference.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. You got that straight tailwind.
Yeah. Oh, what spin did I put? Did I put top spin on? Oh, I did put top spin on.
Yeah, this is easily par six, par seven.
Oh, this could go very. That's like a half slice. That.
I remember, this is, oh,
Oh, look
what
at
a
that!
shot.
Look at
Ben.
that!
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
I'm totally copying you. I remember this was in a tournament with oh, I've got a big wind here, don't I? Um, this was in a tournament with Tommy, and he got the albatross.
oh, he did. It came in ridiculous, like at 90 miles per hour, right?
Yeah, and oh my gosh, he just went nuts. It was such a moment. Oh my gosh.
I remember that was a cataclysm shot, wasn't it? And it came in
Yeah.
ridiculous. I've never seen a shot drop that was going that
Yeah.
quick.
I mean, to me, an eagle on this hole is a victory.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is going to be absolutely terrible.
I don't even know what we do here.
5.7. So it's going to be. No, that's not enough slice. I don't think that's enough. Oh, is it enough? It's enough. Yes.
Nice. Nice. What a shot.
There we go.
Yeah, that was really cool to see him drop that. I mean, to get an Alba on this hole.
Oh, look
Holy
at where
moly.
your target's been placed. That's because you did a better drive.
Let's see here. Oh dear. I feel like I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
underpower quite a bit. And oh dear. All right, let's just see. I'm gonna underpower. Oh dear. I'm scared. Boy, this 6.2 mile an hour wind, it's a monster.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect away. Come on. Oh, yes. Bounce the fairway. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh dear. All right.
Wow, there we go.
Yeah,
This is going to be interesting.
it's probably one of my least favorite holes.
Right, well, this is going to have to be overpower here with a great left, and I've absolutely no idea about spin. I'm just going to go with 1.5 bar of backspin and just hit and hope.
Pray.
Where's this going? It's bounced. Oh, no. A bit of curl on that. Needed a bit of curl.
All right. So I need some I'm going to do some overpower, some left curl. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put some backspin on there. Oh, I'm going to be in the bunker, but that's all right, right?
Yeah. Look at that beautifully slow needle speed.
Isn't it? Oh dear, too much overpower.
Oh.
Right in the bunker. Dear.
Oh, right. Ah.
Ooh, love that machete.
6.3.
That's a big wind.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
What do we think? Great right.
Oh,
some counter curl? Oh, I don't know.
Oh. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah. I'm going for perfect with some curl. Oh, look, we've snuck that one.
Oh my gosh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. My little sand lizard, right? Here we go. All right, so I think I need just maybe a little underpower and right. Oh dear.
Perfect away. Go on.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, boom. Well done.
Get that. Are we killing it or what?
We are, absolutely. We just made a mockery of this hole with a no move.
Let's see. We birdied this hole with blue clubs, a basic ball, right? And no move target.
And no move target.
And I can barely birdie this hole.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no. 6-5. So, oh gosh, it's going to be hit and hope, this one.
Breezy.
Oh, where is this going? Oh.
Oh, what a beauty.
That's way better than I thought it would be.
Beauty. Oh, yeah.
But you do have the advantage of going second, of course.
All right, let's see here. These darn emoji spammers.
I don't have many appropriate ones, though. I have that.
Oh dear. Oh, this needle speed.
Look at that. Silky smooth. It's good. It's very good.
No,
Oh.
not enough for you, Ben.
Oh.
Oh,
Good try then. Good try. So that's how I'm going to play that shootout in tour play. Now I'm
I
just
think
going to
we
play
did.
that. I'm going to play the whole of the Milano with a no move target and blue clubs.
With a backbone,
Yeah,
right? There we go.
yeah. I'm deliberately not going to upgrade my quarterback. I'm going to keep quarterback
Exactly.
9. Now we're going to talk about the game and the development of the game. So what do you think? Since you've been playing, which is about the same time as me, actually. I think you started maybe a month after me.
Okay.
What has been the standout change in the game, in your opinion?
Oh, a standout change. I enjoy the fact that we can trade in club cards.
Yeah.
Because especially like those the blue clubs where you've got 10,000 extra cards on your main, right? And
Ah,
they were
yeah.
just sitting there accumulating, doing nothing. It's nice to be able to trade those in,
Hmm.
the prism. Um, and let's see, the club card trade in. I mean, I know there's some people that I mean, it's been a while since clans have been instituted. I mean, I love clans. I love the camaraderie, that clans have. I mean, meeting people. I enjoy this game. I enjoy playing the game, but I don't know that I'd still be playing it if it weren't for the people that I've met. And
Yeah.
I I don't think that I would. Um,
For me, clans was very important because it made me really try hard at tournaments.
right,
I think that was a big incentive there because you wanted to get the points. You
right,
know, okay, I
right.
could do tour play, but then, like you said, the camaraderie more than the points actually was just everybody else trying the tournament as well and helping people and helping each other, helping your clan
Yeah,
mates.
definitely.
It felt like a proper team.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You
I'm,
know.
friends to this day with people who, who I was in my original clan with. Um, and while it's a game and probably the vast majority of us have never actually met anybody in person, that we met through the game. Um, I mean, it's real, and I've, come to become real friends with people all across the world.
Yeah.
And, um, a middle-aged nurse from the Midwest, and I've gotten to meet interesting people from everywhere. I mean, you look at you. I mean, your music career and traveling around with the theater
Mm.
and everything else. I mean, what on earth could have ever brought us together besides something like this, right?
Exactly. It's so bizarre. You know, the people
Yeah.
that you meet and the places, and quite a lot of the time, well, not all of the time, but a surprising amount of time, people appear in the chat and I'll say, "Where are you from?" and they'll put in where they're from, and there's a good chance that I've been near to them or performed in their hometown, and it's so bizarre,
Oh
really,
yeah. Yeah.
that is the case. Really, very
Yeah.
very fascinating, and obviously from different walks of life, you do meet a lot of different people and different personalities, which is what is needed, I
Oh,
think.
absolutely. Absolutely. And like you said, all walks of life. I mean, probably every profession, in the world is represented here in Golf Clash, and every age group, and I mean every country,
Yeah,
and I mean meeting people from all over the world. And I mean, I have to say some of my best friends in my life right now I have met through this game, and I wouldn't trade that for anything.
absolutely. Now, shall we play game number 4, which is dunks?
Dunks. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Let's do. Let's stay on tour 4, and we dunk the main hole, and then it's up to you whether you want to go for a dunk in the shootout. I kind of let you decide that one.
All right.
But we can move the target.
Okay, so we can move
We
the
can
target,
move the target. Yeah.
but we're going to go for the dunk.
Yeah.
All right. Still basic ball blue clubs.
Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's
All
stick with that.
right.
Oh, look at this wind. This will be a
Ooh.
good one for dunks. Actually, this will be a good one.
Breezy.
It is. Which you'll know all about, living in Chicago, the Windy City, right?
That's right. That is right.
Oh, it's me.
We all know what a prolific dunker I am. that I literally after 20,000 games just got my like 10 dunk achievement or something like that.
I nearly forgot to play.
Dunking is not my thing.
No, I don't know if it's something I'm brilliant at.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, where's this going? Is this okay?
Oh yeah.
That's not bad considering I thought it was your turn.
You know, I'm looking for any advantage I can get, so I didn't want to say, "Hey, Ben, it's your turn." Right, we can move the targets. So let's see here. Oh dear, it's gonna require. All right, let's do some overpower and some curl. I've wound up in the water so many times here. All right. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's beauty. That's beauty.
Now we get to try and dunk this next one.
I don't think I'm in short iron range for this, so that's going to be. Oh.
Okay, come on, 2.6 mile an hour wind. We got this,
Yeah,
Ben.
we've got this. Look,
We've got this.
What's the rings from Min with a backbone level 9?
Rings from Min. Oh my gosh.
This is the very definition of playing by feel. I have not got an absolute clue what to do. And we've actually hit it perfect.
Nice. Get in
I
the
got
hole.
the zoom in. Oh,
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
how did that go in?
Oh, Ben.
Now, I do feel if I had, CCTV recording me, I would have to release the footage to prove that I'd not got any charts on the screen or any wind apps on the go.
And here's my runner. I'm going to say, maybe... not that it matters because I don't even have any idea what the rings are here for this club. Oh, 2.8 mile an hour wind. Oh dear. And this is a runner. I have no idea. I think I'm just gonna... Oh boy. Let's see. Ooh. What a shot, Ben.
That was all right, wasn't it? I'm having that for the highlights reel.
Oh, a great ball. Oh, bugger. Bugger.
Well, I tell you what, I didn't expect to get that in. You
my
set that
gosh,
shot
what a
up
shot.
100 times, I wouldn't get it in again.
What a...
Now, final question before we play game number 5. One piece of advice to give Golf Clash players in general. We're not talking about definite skill levels, just players of the game everywhere, all ages, all skill level. What's it going to be? What would your advice be?
Oh, my advice would be, to have fun and to remember that it is a game and to not take it too seriously. If you don't do well in a tournament, there's always another one.
There is.
And I feel like I have done a little bit better since taking some pressure off of myself. Again, ultimately, it's a game and it's about having fun. And that's the most important part.
Excellent.
Don't take it too seriously.
Indeed, that's I think that's very true. Have a giggle at your mistakes, enjoy the good times, and have a laugh at the times where it doesn't go so well. And it's not going to be too bad, is it?
Like stream when I completely forgot to adjust on a par 3.
Yeah.
And I wound up rough. And I'm like, what happened? Ian's like, what happened there? And I'm like, somebody's like, you didn't adjust. I was like, oh,
Here we go.
oh,
Oh, it's the
oh,
Milano again.
get that doggone Milano. Now,
Now,
can we move the target?
yeah, we can move the target. We'll probably end up playing it worse than we did in the no move.
I'm sure we probably will. We probably should just like pretend it's no move
Yeah.
again. And
Oh, this is max OP. Okay.
it's
Oh.
so funny to see these wins.
There we go. We're safely over. We are
Oh,
safely
yeah.
over.
Oh, yeah. What a shot.
There we go.
What a shot. Right. Okay, let's see here.
Do you kind of like the master tournaments with send it wind, or do you prefer trickier wind angles? Have you got a preference? Or do you like a good
I,
mix?
I love a good send it.
Mm.
But oh dear, but I don't mind you know, throwing something tricky in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of puts because with the send it wins, it can be so variable in master.
It really can. Yeah, absolutely
Because like
right.
even a 2 or 3 mile an hour difference, can be the difference between, making the green and having a short iron.
Absolutely.
So that there's just a lot of variability with master, and I think if it's headwinds or the trickier winds, it kind of puts it on a more level playing field. And and then for those lucky people who bought the spirit ball,
Now, did you buy any of those?
I have one account with spirit balls, and that's Riley, and I believe I'm down to like 7 spirit balls now.
You see, I didn't buy any, and I've regretted it every single tournament. As I think,
Oh, I know.
was Ian the same? I don't think he bought any, did he?
I don't think Ian bought any
No.
spirit balls. Yeah.
So that was an oversight there. That was very, very bad planning from us, really.
Well, people looked at him and they were like, "What?" I mean, power 3, wind 0, topspin boost. They're like, "What is this about?" Right? And now it's like, "Oh, I've got a spirit ball. I'm going to get to the green."
Yeah.
And plus, they're a cool looking
Oh,
ball.
absolutely.
I should probably throw that into my favorite ball just because of the way it looks. The spirit ball is really neat. I think Playdemic would make a boatload of money if they came out with a ball that had similar stats to the spirit ball.
Yeah. Right, we're just going to go one-on-one. If in doubt, play one-on-one, right?
Exactly.
And we're going to hit great left.
It could be a Ballinger and drop
could
right
be.
in.
Now, I do believe
Perfect was
a
in.
perfect was either in or missing right.
Perfect was totally in. Totally in. Oh dear, let's see here. Oh boy. I don't even, not that it really matters, right? Let's see. Come on, little basic ball.
Oh, I'm perfect away. Very
Unknown
nice.
rings. Oh.
Oh,
We're
try.
both close.
Good try.
But we both birdied this hole twice in a row with
There
a
you go.
basic ball
There
and blue
you
clubs.
go. There you go.
Can't beat that.
Who needs the wind ring system?
Exactly. Or special balls. Who needs it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We're going to a showdown.
Here we go then. The final one. The final one.
The final one. All right. What hole are we going to get here? Is the question.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, first tee, though. I got to remember that.
Right.
Oh, good tailwind.
Now I've got no side spin, so that's absolutely not going to happen with the rough bump. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go here.
All right.
Oh no, helps if I actually move the target. Even on an iPad Mini, I'm still not grabbing the
my
bullseye.
Gosh. That happens to me all the time, and I'm like, no.
Oh.
All right. Come on, man, get in the hole. Oh, what a shot.
Bit embarrassing with a great ball, but I'll take that. I'll take a 0.68.
Perfect was in.
Perfect was in yet again.
Perfect was in. You've definitely not made this easy here, Ben.
I've done surprisingly well, actually, today.
You have. Let's see. Maybe I'll... I know, maybe 3 ring? I don't even know. Oh, that is 3.5 though, so I'd hate to under adjust. Yeah. Oh, great left for me too.
Oh,
bugger!
It's the battle of the great lefts. Good. Looks good.
Ooh, could be close.
Yeah, I think you got that.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
And 900ths of a yard.
I am super excited about my 2 or 4 chest.
There you go.
Yes.
0.11. There you go. 1100ths away. Very, very good victory. Liz, thank you so much for taking part in the showdown. Did you enjoy it?
I had a blast, Ben. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
It was very, very nice to have a chat. Great to get you on the show. Of course, I would say the link to your channel is in the video description down below. But you don't have a channel, but you can be seen regularly over at Ian Ballinger's channel and at the Kid GC, Jamie Bradley. And
yes.
Hopefully we'll get you on here again sometime soon, which will be awesome as well.
I'd love to. Thank you very much, Ben.
Lovely stuff. Well, it's goodbye from me, and I'll hand over to Liz to say her goodbyes.
Oh, I just want to say, thanks to Ben for having me, and thanks to the wonderful community that's out there. Just the good far, far, far outweighs the bad. And there's so many good people out there, and this is just a wonderful, supportive community, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And we're all happy that you are a part of it as well. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.